At Northridge Lumber, we've been helping contractors and homeowners select the right materials for their job for over 75 years. Throughout Southern California, from Los Angeles to Orange County.
Okay, we're here today to talk about appearance lumber, the lumber that's used for patio covers, exposed beam ceilings inside the house, exposed beam posts, and what makes appearance grade lumber is something that's selected for appearance. In other words, tight knots, square edges on it, no bark missing off the corners. Fresh milled is preferred from rough because then you get a nice fresh surfacing. One of the most important things that I think is on a timber is free of hard center, because the hard center of the tree causes a lot of the defects that happens when lumber dries out. You get checking, you get twisting and stuff like that. So ordering it free of hard center cuts out most of that. So now I'd like to show you a few of the things that I talked about. This is a good example of a hard center here. And what happens to the piece as it dries out, it has a tendency for the cracks to get larger and go to the hard center. This is the piece we had to get from our competitor because we didn't have anything like this laying around. And then the other thing is the exposed timber shouldn't have the bark missing off the corner here like this, so it's much more attractive to have a nice square edge product. Okay, here's a couple of examples of some nice exposed free hard center beams. This is 4x6, this is a 6x6. As you can see, the heart of the tree isn't in it, and you can see that the checking is very much limited and that they're nice square corners, tight knots, ready to paint or stain. Okay. And I just wanted to show you this. This is an example of, you take the time and the trouble to put a nice bandsaw corbel on the end, and if the piece has a hard center in it, this is what happens to it. See the cracks and stuff, and this piece will also have a tendency to want to twist. So anyway, I think it's very worthwhile to avoid the hard center, especially when you're doing this type of milling on the ends. Okay, even though I mentioned that these wouldn't be very good for an appearance grade type situation, they are still fine for structural. There's nothing wrong with the structural integrity because of this type of stuff. This is just surface checking, and this stuff won't matter. It's all going to be covered up with drywall anyway. So structurally, it's sound.
If you need help choosing the right lumber for your job, give us a call. With our huge inventory, chances are we have just what you're looking for at competitive prices. We also offer timely and flexible delivery throughout Southern California. Call Northridge Lumber today at 818-349-6701. Our knowledgeable and friendly salespeople are here to help.